John Blackthorne and Lady Mariko have a place of intimacy and closeness at Willow World in Shogun. The sexual tension between Blackthorne and Mariko has grown significantly during the first half of the much-praised historical epic series, but it must be kept under wraps due to Mariko's husband, the samurai Buntoro, returning unexpectedly. The Seikei scene in Shogun Episode 5 had an interesting interaction between Blackthorne and Buntoro, forcing Mariko to act as a translator between them. After attacking Mariko and defiling Hatamoto Blackthorne's house, Buntoro is forced to grudgingly express his shame and grief by pleading for Blackthorne's pardon. Ladies of the Willow World, the sixth episode of Shogun, is set in an enigmatic private sanctuary that also functions as a brothel. Arriving, Blackthorne laughs at how different this kind of thing was in his native England, and is taken aback by the formality of it all. Despite their secret sexual affections for one another, neither Blackthorne nor Mariko want to be present in person, but Mariko attends as his translator. In a particular sequence from Shogun Episode 6, the Willow World scene, Kiku seems to be speaking via Mariko, highlighting both the hedonistic and spiritual sides of the experience. John was offered a fief in Kanagawa that would pay 600 koku in exchange for his bravery during an earthquake in Shogun Episode 5, which marked the second time in the series that the Anjin saved Toranaga's life. In addition, he was bestowed with another distinguished position, Chief Admiral of Toranaga's gun regiment, which Blackthorne may not have desired. Perplexed by Toranaga's unceasing kindness, he went to talk to him to find out why he was getting so many noble titles and awards. Blackthorne said that if he had to pay back, he would much prefer have his ship and crew returned. To further Toranaga's objectives, Blackthorne suggested to him that instead of commanding his artillery unit, he may obstruct trade governed by Portuguese and Catholic regions. Toranaga turned down his proposition but told Mariko to make an appointment with the most wanted and well-mannered courtesan, Kiku, at a brothel like Willow World, in order to settle the Anjin's mind. He tells Mariko to come along as a translator in case Blackthorne speaks while he pillows. Sensing that a romantic relationship was developing between Blackthorne and Mariko, Toranaga sent the two of them to Willow World. Willow World is the brothel that Mariko personally chooses for herself and Blackthorne to visit. Despite the fact that she will have to communicate between them, she bargains to have Kiku accessible for Blackthorne that evening. According to Kiku, visitors to Willow World often have something inside of them that they'd like to get rid of. She goes on to say that everyone she encounters in Willow World aspires to a different life or situation that they are unable to achieve, which applies to Blackthorne as well as Mariko, who is having a spiritual experience while translating. Kiku shows that Willow World is a place to lose oneself in escapism, rather than just a brothel. It's unclear why Toranaga told Mariko to go to the brothel with Blackthorne, given his sly methods. It seems as though he is acting from two different hearts, one that wants to see Mariko happy, and the other that is committed to upholding respect and order within his clan. Toranaga had just given Buntoro a week's ultimatum not to speak to Mariko, so Mariko and Blackthorne could spend more alone time together. But telling Mariko to go to the brothel implies that she should keep in mind that she is only supposed to be his interpreter. Through Kiku's coaching, Blackthorne and Mariko have intimate conversations, but they are effectively prohibited from speaking to one another again. Willow World is regarded as an extremely private area, so even though at first it seemed like Toranaga was setting up a scenario for Blackthorne and Mariko to become physically intimate, Mariko knows better than to take such a significant risk. Kiku offers to accompany Mariko and Blackthorne in a private room, but Mariko declines, indicating that she isn't actually needed there. Willow World was meant to be a reward for Blackthorne, but in reality, it was more of a test of Mariko's commitment to her role in Shogun.